Welcome to the Kosher Food Bloggers webinar sponsored by Ajax Union. Ajax Union is an online marketing company. To find out more about Ajax Union, visit www.ajaxunion.com. You can find us on Twitter, on Facebook, and on LinkedIn, or you can call us at 1-800-594-0444. Today's webinar is going to last approximately 20 minutes, and we're going to talk about some strategies to promote your blog. My name is Joe Applebaum. You can find me on Facebook at facebook.com/Joe Applebaum, on Twitter at Joe Applebaum, and you can also find me on LinkedIn. Today we're going to talk about 5 marketing tips for your blog, which includes the Google recipes that I mentioned I would speak about, that somebody asked about at the Kosher Fest webinar. We're going to talk about some content strategies. We're going to talk about email marketing for your blog. We're going to talk about social media, and we're also going to talk about what link bait is. Very interesting concepts. Hopefully you'll hang in there, and if you have any questions, feel free to go ahead and post them in the questions box that you so kindly already posted in. So Google recipes. How many of you put recipes on your blog? If you put recipes on your blog, send me a link to one of the most popular recipes on your blog. Go ahead and find a popular recipe that you have on your blog and send it over to me so I could take a look at it. Maybe at some point during the show I'll give your actual blog a shout out. I'll check it out. So if you have a recipe on your blog that you'd like to share with me, you'd like to share with the other kosher food bloggers and different people watching this webinar, feel free to go ahead and shoot me over a link through the chat box. So Google has a section called Google Recipes. And with Google Recipes, Google allows you to find recipes and allows you to sort it by ingredients, by cook time, by calories. And it's really not that hard to get your blog on there. So what I would highly recommend you do is check out ways to be able to do that. And the way it works is Google ranks recipes. Sometimes they rank it by the amount of reviews that it has, the amount of ratings, and so on. And there's a quick video that I would highly recommend you all read that I actually watched. If you Google recipes and you go to google.com/landing and /landing/recipes, you'll find this page. I'm going to pop the page in here so you can see it. You'll find this page right here, and what this page will show you is a video. And I'm not sure if you'll be able to hear the video if I hit play here, but you should definitely watch this video.
Snippet markup is a great way to make your recipe stand out in search results. Recipe markup allows users to see detailed information about a recipe, right?
If you can't see it, you should definitely go there and watch this video, and it's going to explain to you exactly how to do it. Basically, the way it works is you need to create properties. You see there's properties within the code of your website. And when you create those properties, Google can tell exactly the information that it needs, but you need to put it within the code. Like in the markup code, you need to put the properties in there in HTML. If you're not sure how to do that, you should contact your web developer, send them a link to this page, and ask them how they can create this for your blog. Pretty simple to do and very, very useful. If anybody has any questions about this, I'd be more than happy to answer any of your questions. Let's see if I could, if I can copy this message that you sent me. So the link to this would be going to google.com/landing/recipes and then clicking on this more link right over here. You see this more link, more info on recipe publishers? That would be the link where you would go to in order to find out more information about recipe publishers. So if anybody has any questions about recipes or about how to get your blog on there onto Google Recipes, feel free to go ahead and ask me that question. If you're watching this as a recorded one, you could always email me at info@ajaxunion.com, and we'll be more than happy to take a look at that. And I'm taking a look at the one of the posts that somebody sent in just now. And this is the one that Melinda sent in. This is her favorite recipe. There's a picture of her. And as you can see, she has the recipes right over here posted. and some nice pictures as well. Very interesting. And you can actually have a print button here that you could print it. One of the great things that you could do is adding that feature to the back end. So if you press Control U and you actually search for 4 eggs in room temperature, I'm going to go here, Control F, and search for this. As you can see, you don't have the code here that would say, the property equals whatever you need to put in there, whatever Google said there that you have to put in. So if you add it to the code, like you add another tag, and you add the recipe there, then it'll come on to Google Recipes. So if you go to google.com/recipes, no, not /recipes, it's /landing/recipes, egg recipe. Let's see, recipes. As you can see right over here, I'm doing a live search here. You can see the egg recipe, but it's not going to show the recipe, and you're not going to be able to filter and all that. Let me click on Search Tools. Ingredients, any cook time. You see the way you can break it down over here by calories, less than 100 calories. So the people that, it's not that popular, not that many people use it, but it's worth messing around. Over here there's another link to it. If you go there and actually do a search, you'll be able to see that right here. You see? More info on recipe publishers. I see somebody else posted a post, and I'm going to post that. I'm going to show that too. Peak a baby NY. peekababyn.com. Here's another one, another site that we can feature really quickly. Parenting /post -1448. So this is her favorite recipe for a birthday cake. The same thing. If you have it in the back end somehow, there might be some plugins. I could look into what plugins you can use for your blog, for your Blogger, or for your WordPress. There might be plugins available. So you need to add properties to your recipe items. What that means is adding specific code with the different, with the ingredients, with the cook time, with the calories, with the name of the recipe, and so on, so Google can actually show that in the search results. That's what it means. Okay? And you can do that by going to google.com/landing/recipes. So that's the first strategy. Strategy number 2 is content strategies. It's very, very crucial for you to think about search engine optimization when you're updating your blog. If you take a look at your Google Analytics, and if you don't have Google Analytics, you should definitely get Google Analytics installed on your blog. You'll notice that a lot of the content, a lot of the traffic that you get to your website comes from Google directly. So it makes a lot of sense for you to think about what keywords you want to add to your post and try to be as descriptive as possible, not overdoing it, not taking away the readability of the post. But think about what keywords you want to put into your post. So if it's a post about Thanksgiving that just happened, you want to talk about turkey, and want to talk about turkey recipes and cranberry and pumpkin pie, and talk about all the great things that people talk about during Thanksgiving. People are searching for all types of things, and you can identify what they would be searching for in the near future, whether it's Hanukkah recipes, latke recipes, and so on. And you want to think about those people and try to capitalize on that traffic, because Google shows blog posts with new information on the first page of Google for a short period of time. So the second that you post it, Google wants to show that, because Google wants to also show fresh content. So if you go to Google right now and you search Hanukkah recipes, and I spelled it wrong, you see Google has all types of recipes, and if you click on Search Tools anytime, let's say, for example, in the past 24 hours, it picked up a recipe from Joy of Kosher that they posted 12 hours ago, and from the Jewish Week, and so on. So they're capitalizing on this traffic that they get, and you may not be capitalizing it because you're not necessarily using the word Hanukkah or you're using the word Hanukkah, and Hanukkah is spelled many, many different ways. So you see Hanukkah. Some people spell it like that. As you can see, Joy of Kosher has the first spot over here across the board. Let me see about any time. Allrecipes.com, Epicurious, Kosher Food, Chabad.org has a good spot over there. and so on. And you could do latke recipes, and you could spell it many different ways. Google spells it like this, and so on. And you can really capitalize. I bet you if you posted, see this one's from last year, but if you posted a latke recipe in the near future, chances are you're going to get traffic from that, and chances are a lot of people are searching for that or are going to start searching for that very, very soon. So it makes sense for you to talk about that. So what about tagging with a variety of spellings for the word Hanukkah? You don't want to overdo it, but you want to use it interchangeably. So something nice to say on your blog post is whether you call it Hanukkah, Hanukkah, or Hanukkah without an H, it's still a wonderful holiday that lasts 8 days, blah, 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 blah. So you can interchange the words and use it in a creative way that will allow you to capitalize on all of it. For a lot of keywords that are very, very popular, just like for the word Hanukkah, Google will still show, in many cases, the same results. Excuse me. Google will show the same results for a word no matter how you spell it, but you still want to try and capitalize on that traffic. So make sure that you use, that you update your meta tags, that you have tags on your images. So what that means is, like, for example, let's see in Kitchen Tested, if you hover over the image, you see it says eggs in clouds final photo 1. You see that? That's because in the alt tags, and I'm going to do that right now, Control U, Control F, eggs in cloud, in dash cloud. You see that? The title tag. You see that right here? Title equals eggs dash in dash clouds dash final photo 1. And the alt tag is empty here. You see that? So when you're posting it into WordPress or whatever you're posting it, make sure that you look into the HTML and see what your title tag is, see where your alt tag is, and you can tap into that. And if you do tap into that properly, you will come up better in Google Images. So if you search this in Google Images, chances are that it comes up. You see, Google Images. You see? But no one ever going to search for eggs in cloud dash final dash photo 1. So could you imagine if you had a proper keyword, how much more traffic you would get from that? And people click on this, and then they click on it again, or they click on this right over here, and they go straight to your website, and that gets you more traffic. You see? So that's an easy way to do that. So it makes your picture searchable and so on. So optimize your meta tag. When you optimize your meta tags, and you can do this from the back end of WordPress, what Google shows in the search results is generated by the meta title right over here, and this is generated by the meta description. But don't go crazy about that, because it's not going to help your SEO so much. A lot of times the blog posts, the title of the blog post actually comes up as the meta title. So in this case over here, for Kitchen Tested, if you hover over here, you see your title text is eggs in the clouds final photo 1. You could have had a better title for it. You see your title right here? You probably should have had a much better title for that, and you would have been better off. Let's look at Busy in Brooklyn, because I got to give my wife a shout out. So if you take a look at Busy in Brooklyn, and she has a really cool thing right here for Connie salad. And as you can see, it says Connie salad right in the title of it. So if you search Connie salad in Google, I'm not sure if it'll come up, but let's see what happens. Connie salad. Let me do kosher. Kosher Connie salad. Right here, Busy in Brooklyn, first page of Google. Kosher Connie salad. But I wonder if I do like more search tools in the past 24 hours. You see the way the title comes up right here? That's because she has it in her title tag. Connie salad. The URL is Connie salad, and then Google shows a snippet of the word Connie salad and the word kosher. So that is very, very, very useful, and you want to be able to do that when you're blogging. If anybody has any questions, feel free to go ahead and post those questions in the questions box at the top right corner of the webinar. Top right corner, you'll see a place where you can ask questions. Now let's talk about a third strategy. We talked about some SEO strategies. Let's talk about email marketing. A lot of you don't use email marketing. Can you post in the questions box and tell me, if you use email marketing, tell me how many subscribers you send emails to, and if you don't, write, I don't use email marketing. Go ahead and post in the chat box right now so that so that I see that you're here and you're engaged and that you're talking back to me a little bit through the chat. So do you use email marketing? If you do, let me know how many subscribers you have. I'm not going to mention your name or announce it, but if you don't use email marketing, if you don't send out emails on a regular basis, if you don't use email marketing on a regular basis, if you're not sending it out, then right, I don't use email marketing yet, because after this I'll tell you quickly how to do it. So somebody wrote, I don't use email marketing, thinking about adding it for both of our blogs. That's great. Anybody else? Anybody else want to write and let me know if you do or you don't use it, or what you think about email marketing? Go ahead, and the rest of you, find it on the top right corner. I don't use email marketing yet, but I'd like to know more about it. Excellent. Anybody else want to write something? We have a couple more people here that joined us now, so feel free to, on the top right corner, just chat something to me in the questions box. Just write what you think about email marketing, if you use it, if you don't use it, how many subscribers you have. Okay, I see somebody over here wrote that they have 316 subscribers. That's a great start. So go ahead and post if anybody else wants to post over there. Okay, good. So email marketing, make sure to blast emails to opt-in lists. It's very important for you to add a box. Add a box on the top right corner or somewhere on your screen that people can opt in. If you take a look at Kitchen Tested, you'll notice that she has an email opt-in box right here for your email and subscribe. So I'm going to opt in right over here. You see I opt in. It takes me to confirmation, subscribe to this blog. The confirmation message is on the way. So she sent me a confirmation message, and it takes me to the contact page at the end. I'd probably take them to a thank you page, and a page where it says, thank you for subscribing, now like our Facebook, Twitter, blah, blah, blah. But for the most part, that is, I actually subscribed to her thing, and a confirmation message is on the way. But what you should do is you should try to collect it in a place like MailChimp. MailChimp is a very powerful tool that allows you to send email to people. So go to MailChimp.com, sign up for a free account. You could also use Constant Contact. They have a little bit better support and so on. And it doesn't matter if you have 100 or 1,000 or 5,000 email addresses. If you send out emails on a regular basis, people are going to get used to getting your email, and you're going to be able to be more successful. So go ahead and open up an account at MailChimp. Someone said that they get busyinbrooklyn.com's emails when she posts, and they always go to look. So that's great. Busy in Brooklyn also has a way. Let me go there now. Busy in Brooklyn. Oh, busyinbrooklyn.com has a place where you can actually subscribe right here. So for all of you that want to subscribe to receive a post every time she posts, she doesn't post that often, but when she does post, it's good stuff. Look at this yummy turkey roll. I actually got to taste this. It was really good. So right here you can subscribe to it. So if you do have a way to, even if you don't have a blog and you just have a business, you should definitely subscribe to it and email people regularly. That way you're going to start getting more traffic to your website. And at the end of the day, the more traffic you have, the more value your blog has, and the more successful you'll be. So email marketing statistics, 80% of email marketers send the same content to all subscribers. And it's really important for you to know, if you have a really small list, it doesn't matter. But as your list grows, it's important for you to send different data to different people so that, for example, if somebody that opens your blog all the time, you could have one type of message, and somebody that doesn't open your email, I should say, send a different message, and you could see who opens your emails, who clicked on your emails, and so on. It's very, very powerful. And also keep in mind that a lot of people open up emails in mobile devices, so when you're sending out an email, just remember about that. Somebody wants to know what's considered a large list in the food blogger world. Well, the food blogger world is a really, really big world, and there are millions and millions of people in the food blogger world. In the kosher food blogger world, there are less people, but it all really depends. There's no such thing as a large or small list. It all matters on the quality of it. When it comes to emails, if people get really, really annoyed really quickly if you're just going to email them and they're not interested in what you have to offer. People have to know you, they have to like you, and they have to trust you in order for them to be interested in receiving an email from you. So the key is to try to capitalize on your traffic. If you have 100,000 visitors to your website a month, you want to know that you have at least 1,000 to 10,000 emails It's very, very important. And if you don't have those, that means you're not doing enough. If you don't have 10% of your traffic giving you their emails on a regular basis, then you're not doing enough to try to capitalize on your traffic. Okay? Number 4, social media. Social media helps your SEO, so make sure to set up your Facebook, your Twitter, your LinkedIn, your Pinterest page for your blog. Update your social media accounts every single day, launch contests, promote your brands with Facebook ads. Facebook ads are really not that expensive, and you should definitely mess around with them. You could spend as little as a few dollars a day, and you could start growing your Facebook presence. And you'll be a lot more successful the more people you have. People say that Facebook is the #1 place where they get traffic. Pinterest is the #1 place where they get conversions from. So it's very important for you to update all your social media accounts every single day. Even on the days that you don't blog, you should engage the audience. People need more information. They need new information. So make sure that you update. Go ahead and send me a link to your Facebook page right now, and I'll make a couple comments about your specific pages if you'd like me to mention them. In the meantime, I'll check out Busy in Brooklyn's page. As you can see, she has over 1,000 people going on her page, and I'm going to close out the bottom messages that I have over here going on. Okay. So as you can see, she has 1,000, and 10 hours ago she posted the information about the Connie salad. 2 people liked it, and 1 person already commented, which is very nice. Okay, let's look at some other people's pages. Let's look at Kitchen Tested. Kitchen Tested. There you go. We have Kitchen Tested over here. Kitchen Tested has 1434. Facebook.com/Kitchen Tested, and it's great that she has her link right over here so that people can click and find her blog. Updated 3 hours ago with the seminar, and I'm going to actually like that right now. Thank you very much for promoting the seminar. And as you can see, 153 people are talking about it. It's about 10% of the people are talking about it. What you want to do is, here, look at this. How do you organize your color book? Speak to the people, engage the people. So excited about the new camera B&H, blah, blah, blah. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Have you heard of this? Have you heard of that? Excellent. Great way to engage people. Post pictures. And ask people to share it. Ask people to share your page. Don't be shy. So this way you'll be able to get more people liking it. Let me check out somebody else posted over here. Peekaboo. Blog. Let's see. Oh, I don't even know what you wrote over there. I don't think it works. Oh, just Pika blog. Pika blog. Okay. Pika baby blog. No, for some reason I can't find your Facebook. It's not really working. Oh, I think you wrote Pika blog, Pika baby. Pika blog, Pika baby. There you go. Pika blog, Pika baby. 1,383 likes. Like Melinda did, you should probably post your URL right in your About Us over here. You see? Like Kitchen Tested did, that would help you as well. And as you could see, so very true, you haven't really updated recently, so you should be updating every day. So those are some things that you could do to be more successful. Okay? So make sure to do some giveaways every once in a while. A lot of you have access to products that you can give away, so it's very important for you to give away the products or buy something small that you can give away just to keep people in the game and people excited. I know that Busy in Brooklyn gives out cookbooks every once in a while, and you guys should be giving things out as well. So how many readers are you attracting through social media? There's over 1 billion people on Facebook right now, and on average 50% of people are logging into Facebook every single day. So make sure that you're capitalizing on that, you're linking to your blog, and you use that to become more successful. And the more fans that you have, the more popular you are, and the more Google will want to rank you for different things because it'll show that you're popular. And Google wants to show websites and blogs that are popular. Link bait, the 5th and final strategy for the webinar today is link bait. Link bait is an extremely powerful form of marketing, and people want to link to you because you do certain things on your blog. So if you have an informational hook or a news hook or something funny or unique content or an infographic that you create, a very strong headline will make people want to click and make people want to link back to your blog. So make sure that you think about, why would somebody want to link back to me? Like Busy in Brooklyn wrote something about the Hurricane Sandy, and a lot of people wanted to link to it as a result, and somebody even asked her for some type of a writing gig or something as a result. So it's important for you to think about how you're going to talk about the news, how you're going to talk about information, and why people would want to link to you. And if you think about that and you create hooks, then people will want to link to you more. And the more links that you have, the more you're optimized for the search engine, the more popular you are, and the more Google will want to rank you. So ask yourself questions. Who do you want linking to your content? What's important to those people? And what will your content do for them? Sometimes it's worth mentioning people in your blog post. Sometimes it's worth asking them, what would make you link to me? What would make you excited? What can I write about? What type of recipes do you want me to share on my blog that you would want to share on your blog? And communication is very, very important when it comes to marketing. So be in touch with those people, and you'll be much more successful. So quick recap, we spoke about Google recipes, we talked about some content strategies, we talked about email marketing, a little bit about social media, we spoke about link bait and how to get people to link to you. So all that was great. So what are you going to do? What are you going to use to get more traffic to your blog and to make you more successful? Think about those things. I want to tell all of you about kosherlab.com. You should go check it out. Kosherlab.com is a website, a resource that we're putting together, that we want to unite all the brands together and put them there and give information about all the kosher brands. And we also want to profile some of the popular kosher bloggers there and hook them up with the brands. So if you haven't gone there yet, go to kosherlab.com, click on kosher bloggers, and fill your information in there so that we can contact you and write a little profile about you. And for all of you that didn't check out Leah's Cooks Kosher, it's a really great website, really great online community. Check out www.leahcookskosher.com. She has awesome videos. Comment on her stuff. She's also featured on Kosher Lab. Very great place to find out about the kosher industry, to find brands, and so on. If you want to check what your website currently ranks for, check out the website www.rankzen.com. You could put your domain name right in there, and when you put your domain name in there, it could tell you what keywords you rank for. And you could also create a free account, and you could track on a monthly basis if you're going up or down in the rankings. Very good and useful tool for you to use. And the great thing about it is we have a free version there. So go to rankzen.com, enter your website today. It's completely free. So check your rankings and then monitor your competitors, monitor your blog, and check out what keywords you're ranking for on a monthly basis if you're going up or down for them. If you want to come to an in-person SEO seminar, if you go to SEO Seminar 1217.eventbrite.com, or you go to ajaxunion.com/events and click on the link there, you'll be able to join our webinar. For anybody that joined this specific webinar, and that's a seminar, that's an in-person seminar in New York City, I believe it's on December 17th at 6:30 p.m. in New York City. So if you want to join that, you could just use coupon code webinar1217 to get 10% off for the price of the ticket. Once again, it's SEO Seminar 1217.eventbrite.com or ajaxunion.com/events, and you could learn more, see me in person, interact, and there will be other brands and other bloggers there as well, so feel free to come and learn more about how to promote your business online. If you want to watch more webinars like this one, where you can learn about pay-per-click and Pinterest and all types of exciting things, go to ajaxunion.com/webinar, and you'll be able to see a list of webinars. And we also have free ebooks that we put up there, ajaxunion.com/ebooks, and we have live webinars and pre-recorded webinars, so feel free to go there and learn more. Thank you very much for joining us today. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask them in the questions box here, and I'll take a few questions now. Thank you very much for watching. To find out more about Ajax Union, visit www.ajaxunion.com. Somebody asked a question, what about no follow versus do follow links? And this goes back to the link baiting thing. Right now, I don't think you should worry about if the links are no follow or do follow. What no follow means is that they don't vouch for you. but I think you should try to get as many links as possible and not worry about that at this point. Try to get links from good places, try to get publicity, and a lot of it's going to be about the traffic. Even if it's a no-follow tag, even if they add a no-follow tag to the link and they don't want to vouch for your blog, and I don't see why they would do that if they're putting an article for you. Sometimes they want to do that for user-generated content, like if somebody else is posting a post on their website and they're not sure where they're linking to, like guest posting and so on. So sometimes they add no-follow tags. So somebody else wants to know, what about guest posting? Guest posting is very, very powerful because that'll get you links automatically to your website. So you should definitely find a few places to link to guest post every single month. It'll get you more publicity, more traffic, and people are always looking for content, frankly. So it's great to post on other people's blogs, and you don't have to post a massive long post for them. You can find something smart, something witty to say, and you can put up a nice guest post, and that'll get you more links. Somebody wants to know, how do you build email address besides those who sign up from the website? And the answer to that is using social media and communicating with people, telling them to join your mailing list, making some type of a contest will allow people to join, even people that didn't visit your website, and using advertising like banner advertisements and Facebook ads and Google AdWords. That'll get people they'll fill out the email marketing form. Somebody wants to know, what does the Google PageRank mean on RankZen? That means that Google measures your credibility online from a 0 to a 10, the highest being a 10, the lowest being a 0. And pretty decent websites have a 3, a 4. Really amazing websites have a 5 and a 6, and super, super, super duper websites have higher than a 6, have a 7, 8, 9. Like CNN might be a 10, the #1 website. So it's definitely okay if you're a 3. The more links that you are, the more links that you have, the better off you are. If you're a 3, you're fine. It's not bad at all. But if you can get to a 4 by getting more links, that's a nice accomplishment. But that takes time. If your blog is only 1 or 2 years old, you can expect to be a 3, and usually you're not going to get anything major. And it's not bad at all to be a 3. If you were a 0 or a 1, like many other blogs, that's not so great. But being a 3 is not bad. Being a 4 is even better. And the more links you have, the more successful you'll be. Thank you very much, all of you, for joining today. And if you have any additional questions, feel free to email me, info@ajaxunion.com. Visit our website, www.ajaxunion.com, and to find out more about kosher food bloggers, go to kosherfoodbloggers.com. They do amazing events, and they love teaching you and connecting you with other bloggers and teaching you how to promote your blog and get advertisers and so on. So check out kosherfoodbloggers.com, and if you know anybody that's interested in advertising on Kosher Lab or connecting with bloggers, visit www.kosherlab.com. All right, well, thank you very much, and have a wonderful evening.